good morning, and welcome back to The Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Motivation Monday, and we're here to open your mind. We are living the good life right here on WBOK 1230 AM. We are opening minds to living differently in the world with love, compassion, tolerance, and understanding for ourselves and hopefully everyone else. We do that right here weekdays at 11 a.m. Make sure you tune in. If you are watching online now, you see I have a Good Life t-shirt on, but here is the deal. They are online now. You can purchase your own Good Life Radio t-shirt. Go to TGLRadioShow.com, hit the TGL gear button, purchase your shirt, open your mind, spread the love. I appreciate each and every one of you who's already done so. But we want to take over the world. So take your time. We have all different types of shirts there. It's not just, we do have the standard Good Life Radio Show logo. We also have some inspirational sayings. It's what I'm about. It's my tagline. We have Open My Mind. We have I Am Enough. We have Love, Tolerance, Compassion, and Understanding. We have Encourage Yourself, and on and on and on. I think I have about 12 different options. So please go online right now and purchase your new Good Life Radio Show t-shirt. It's TGLRadioShow.com. You can watch past shows there. You can listen to our podcast. You can learn about us. There's so much you can do. You can have fun on the site. That is TGLRadioShow.com. I'm really excited about it, and we are growing, and hopefully you will do it with us. So share, and share. It's what it's all about. And Henry Bolden, Bishop Henry Bolden, is coming into the studio. He always drops nuggets of inspiration for us, and so that's why I have him here. We switched it up a little bit, so he will be taking over the second segment on a regular basis. Just to give you the format of the show, the beginning will always be a breakdown of the week. We will have an inspirational moment, a motivation to get you right, and then we're going to tell a story. We are going to interview an entrepreneur, a businessman, a company, somebody who is really embodying the good life, who is walking into their power, walking into their purpose. So that gentleman will be today, Elliot Foreman of Bonita Payments. So make sure you stay tuned for the entire show. After the break, we'll come in about 11:40 if you're one of those sticklers on time. So he will be popping in right here at 11:40. So make sure you stay tuned, because this week we are talking about unlocking our core. Unlocking our core. We want to really start looking at what's inside of us. We may walk around with masks, but do we really have a darkness inside of us? Sometimes we have to realize we do. Are we walking with our light shining? Are we, this little light of mine, is it light? Is it? Henry, is yours light? I don't know.
I'm lit.
Is it? You're lit. Oh, I love it. Well, Henry is in the studio, and he said he is lit.
Yes.
Well, you know what? We have a lot of listeners out there who want to be lit as well. They want that feeling. They want to be where you are. And how can they do that? How do we know? Because sometimes, we think, I'm a good, and not saying we're not good people, but, I'm a good person, I'm this. But, everybody around you or your family, every time I'm around them, I just don't feel good. Or you're that one person or someone who, when you walk in the room, they have, something to say about you. Oh, I don't like those pants you have on. Well, I didn't ask you. You know what I'm saying? When our core isn't loving, when our core isn't embracing of other people, when our core isn't, we can go to our core values, loving, tolerant, compassionate, understanding. When we don't have that core, number one, what are we shining to the world? Or are we shining anything? And how can we get back to the basics and to our core to change that around? Because I would hope you want to change it. I mean, that's just me. I'm happiness and butterflies over here. So.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the issue. You have to want to. And the sad reality is that some people want to stay exactly like they are. They want to stay exactly like they are, but they expect non-reciprocal treatment. They want to...
Right. I want you to treat me great, but I'm going to treat you like...
Yeah. And they feel justified. And that psyche makes them think they're entitled to something that they don't give.
Ooh, hello.
And it's almost as if it's a privilege for me to be in your presence, but I don't have to give anything to you. This is it. Just because you got to come in with me, then you should be happy with
Henry,
that.
you are touching people's You're touching people's spirit right now with that conversation because it's a disease.
Right. Have you experienced that?
Yes.
And you know the people that will treat you as if...
Yes.
Okay.
And like, you want all that from me, but where's the reciprocity?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm going to give because I want to, but at some point, it's unbalanced. And talking about your core, when your core is unbalanced and you're just not feeling right, I have to take care of myself because at this point, you are sucking the good energy out of me and my core is unbalanced and your core is ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, people will take advantage of that. The setback with being a genuine giver is that it's most of the time your only reaction. It's your reaction to being treated good. It's your reaction to being treated bad. It's your reaction when you're treated good because the better you treat me, the more I want to treat you because people who are givers actually want to trump their last gift. I want to be better to you today than I was yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, that's my problem.
Yeah, that's Eileen's problem, y'all know. But I mean, it's been mine to a fault. I mean, and
I'm sure there's a lot of people listening who are nodding their heads like,
and that's
yes,
what I'm
I give
to
a fault.
Because here's for my head nodders. Have you ever not wanted to give, but you just couldn't help to do it? And it wasn't as much for the person as it was for you.
Henry, you are reading the story of my summer. Yes. You are reading the story of my summer. As much as I don't want to do this, I am being inspired by divine intervention to help you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And have you ever said, okay, you know what? That's it. I'm walking away. But yet
that was a couple weeks ago, Henry. Yes.
Yet you're in the grocery store saying, "Now I wonder if they got milk. I wonder if they got those little snacks they like." And you're consumed with the
I have to feed my child.
Yeah. But you become consumed with the well-being of people who don't make the same necessary investment back into
that
you.
make it to you. Yes.
And so you're giving. People say, "Well, you crazy to doing that." It's not really for them. When you are your DNA is structured like this, you give because that's your lifestyle. That's how God set your heart up. You can't do nothing about that.
Right.
There have been times I wanted to go in and reset and say, let me be mean and nasty. Let me just not care like they don't. But
I know.
Their inability
to care. You're too nice. Stop being nice. I'm like, I can't stop being nice.
That's like saying,
I wouldn't want to stop being nice, though.
You know what that's like
the
saying?
core of who I am. I wouldn't want to stop being nice.
Eileen, stop being that skin color. You can't. It's just what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and you just have to guard yourself around people because there are people who manipulate that trait. There are people who search out people. Oh, I could do anything to them. I'm going to do anything, and they're just going to keep giving because that's who they are. And the flip side of that, givers always think that your giving will change somebody.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to be so good to them that they're going to feel so bad that they're not as good back to me.
Oh, no. I'm over that.
Not you, but there are people who are, a week or so from getting to that place.
My question to that would be, is their core really out of love? Because that sounds more controlling. Like, I'm going to give so much that they're going to change. Like, they use it like as a passive aggressive kind of measure.
Well, I mean, in one regard, but not necessarily, because I want you to feel what I'm feeling. I think you're going to be better if you switch from being a taker to a giver. I think that if I'm showing you by example how unrestricted I am in terms of giving to you, then you're just going to want to do this, not to change you in a controlling manner, but to change how you view life and how you feel about being a giver.
Well, you are hitting on so many topics because we have people on the other side of the glass saying yes, Henry. So obviously there are a lot of listeners out here who are like, that's exactly what I needed to hear today. Yeah. This is the word I needed to hear. Yeah. And so, what do you do?
I think one of the things that you don't do is stop doing what you are doing, and that's being you genuinely and being authentically you. Because your authenticity is going to create the level of attraction to the persons that need to be around you.
The breakthrough.
Yeah.
The next level.
Yeah. You won't have to spend as much time trying to audition people and assess their motives and assess their hidden agendas and motives. You be the authentic you, and that authenticity is going to develop an attraction to people who are just right for you, whether that's business, whether that's colleagues, whether that's love, whether that's whatever it is. Don't stop being you to attract people who are not going to benefit you in the long run anyway.
You know what, Henry, is funny,
Yes.
and I'm not going to have the full conversation here. Y'all have to stay tuned for the whole week. But Henry, you are reading my story on, and I'm just sitting here like, I didn't even talk to you. So I don't know how you know, but
Right.
literally that exact same thing happened. You know,
Yeah.
giving so much of yourself to someone to try to help someone, and then getting to the point where you're like, I can't help you more. I mean, I love you and I wish you the best, but I can't help you anymore. And then having the next situation be so easy and
Yeah.
so open because I did not let it break me, honestly,
Absolutely.
because
Yeah.
I didn't let it break me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm walking in the light now, like, whoo.
Well, the issue, you can't let a previous experience warp your next expectation. And generally, that's what happens. We either define or redefine our next by our last. And then so we perpetuate what happened at the last juncture, the last interval, the last episode of our life, instead of embracing the fact that, hey, I made a mistake. I won't do this again. I have
Right.
to tweak my behaviors,
Right.
tweak my needy addiction, and go into the next situation with a full mind and open and ready to embrace what's
Yes.
next for me.
Be a little bit more, well, for me, I can just say what I've learned. Just, you know, that authenticity, don't let that past situation,
You can.
you know, take you backwards.
Yeah.
You know, like running with, y'all know that, running with a parachute, and how you
Yeah.
always feel like it, you know, let
Yeah.
that go, and the next is just so much easier.
Absolutely.
It's like walking into your purpose,
Yeah.
your passion,
Yeah.
love.
Just
You know, it could be a
give.
business deal, whatever it is.
Just give. The
Be
more
who you are.
give, the more
Be true to your core.
be true to your core. If you're a giver at the core, then you know, at a certain period in your life, at least for me as you get older, today's my birthday, incidentally. So
I'm
in the
sorry, I was
studio,
all
it's my
loud and
birthday,
like, I
you know.
did not
I
know
didn't take off
that.
today. I came to work and
Happy
all that,
birthday,
you know.
Henry.
And
Oh, Lee, can we play Happy Birthday going out of this segment? Yes, get it for us. Like the Stevie Wonder, Happy
Yeah.
Birthday. Yes.
And so when you
Happy
get
birthday.
to when
did
you
not
get to a
tell me. Oh,
certain
you wrong.
state and a certain age and certain place in your life, then very rarely do you want to be associated, do you want to be connected with anybody. You have to make adjustments or edit yourself to be comfortable around you. That's Hollywood, call it.
Yeah, it is. It was New
Yeah,
York.
Yeah, yeah. New
I'll
York.
call you back, New York. Told y'all I'm worldwide. Yeah, y'all can play around if you want to. They were like, so you gotta wait till I'm off air, New York.
Absolutely. At your core, be good to somebody, but don't be good to people at the expense of not being good to yourself. Be great to you, and then you'll be empowered to be great to people around you. Yes.
Henry, that was powerful.
Yes.
That was powerful.
Good, I get to come back next week. Yes. Y'all write in, send letters, sign petition, make sure she keeps me around next week.
He's on a week to week right now.
You know when
so
New York starts calling, it's, well, we don't really need you as much as we thought. You know.
Fly you down, maybe once a quarter.
Right.
We'll see.
See how it goes, you know. See how it goes.
No, but at the core of who I am, he's stuck with me. He's stuck with me.
We are stuck.
My, helicopter you in everywhere
There you
I go.
go, there you go.
I'm in Barbados this weekend.
I'm definitely covered.
Right?
Definitely.
I'm in Dubai.
Yes.
I'll see you.
She's a core giver.
But you know what? I believe that I am.
Yeah.
And I took a personality test and they said I am too.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think that's what the show is about. It's about giving and realizing that we are all connected, and if we can give our best, and our best is going to be different every day. You may not feel your best today, or you may have a great day or whatever it is, but if we can give love, tolerance, and compassion, understanding, we're all 6 degrees of separation.
Absolutely.
But when we can share in that, think about how let your little light shine.
Yeah.
Let that core light in you shine everywhere you go. I was talking to someone yesterday at the Saints game, and she was talking about how she was driving somewhere and she just wasn't, somebody had cut her off and she wasn't having the greatest day, and she was listening to a talk radio station who was talking about positivity. She's like, I'm going to tune into you every day now. And she was like, it literally changed her day.
Wow.
And so hopefully, that's what the good life is about. I hope to just plant a seed in someone to just make your day better.
Well, call us if
And
you're
that's what it's
listening,
all
and if
about.
you're still riding,
That's why I walk up these stairs every day, to make y'all happy, and myself. Spread a little love. So we're gonna spread a little love, and yes, happy birthday.
Yes.
Before we go into break, we have Elliot Foreman of Bonita Payments. He'll be on the other side of the break. You know, we like to talk to an entrepreneur, see how he got to where he is. It's going to motivate you to get you to the next level. But happy birthday to Henry right now.
Thank you so much.
It is his birthday. Henry,
Yes.
it's your birthday.
I'm
How old are
always
you,
working
26?
on my right. There you go.
26. Oh, y'all, Henry is
26 in the
26.
fall, you
Happy
know?
birthday. So let's go on social media
Yep.
and send him birthday wishes. How can we do that? Where
Just
are you, social media?
Everywhere. Just type in Henry Bolden, Bolden, and you'll find me everywhere.
He is everywhere you want to be. Henry Bolden, Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
YouTube, all
Let's
that.
go. YouTube.
Everything.
Let's go wish him a very happy 26th birthday. It's the good life, y'all. Be right back.
I feel like I should be at a bar. About a late.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.